Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth Level 4 for another Crisis Core mission video. Today we're going to be having a lot of fun. First things first, we're in the Shinra building, so what you want to do is make sure that you always go to the clerk by the entrance that gives you the raise status, because that's just really useful, especially for the harder missions. This is the time of the game where you want to just do those missions because you have instant access to her and a save point. So yeah. But anyway, we're going to go to the Shinra Electric Power Company. Plans for new equipment, weapons, comparison test. Yeah. We want you to participate in an evaluation of next-generation sweeper models. 4 new sweepers have been placed in the testing area. Fight them one at a time. The test is over when you've destroyed all 4. So this is going to be another what's it called? Mission where you have 4 different bosses. You're going to meet them in order, and each one has its own special status. I'm rearranging my materia here because you want to have a mix of physical and magic for these things. You need it, believe me. But yeah, so the order that you're going to be fighting in, the first one here is going to be called the repair mech, or repair machine, and what it does is it heals itself. It is vulnerable, not weak, but I guess it might be weak to lightning, I don't know. Hellthundaga and Vital Slash are going to be your friends here, essentially. Graviga is not going to work on them. But yeah, it's going to be able to heal itself, but you can hit it with either, your regular attacks or magic or AP stuff. It's okay. But as for stats, it has 15,300 health. So it doesn't have a lot, but like I said, it does heal itself. Or can heal itself. As you can see, I think it has regen on itself there. Also, Scatter Shoot is really powerful. You might want to have equipped Dash instead of what I did, which does not have Dash. Yeah, I might fix that. No, I don't. The next thing we have here is the Barrier Machine, though. Barrier Machine has 78,700 health, and its main shtick is it is completely immune to any physical attacks and AP attacks. So you can only use magic on it. So Hellthundaga is a really good idea here. As you can see with my Hellthundaga and the way my magic is, I was able to do a nice amount of damage, so I only required about 10 or 11 hits on it. So I was doing about 7,800. Also, there is one chest here that, or is there? Yeah, there's one chest here we'll get to in just a moment. Also, the regular enemies here are Sweeper Pluses, who have 24,580 health, and they're really annoying, and you should just... I mean, the general strategy that I'm going to be saying for most of these enemies is run away and then shoot people when you're either, not in front of them or they just attacked or whatever. Also, getting limits is a really good idea. But anyway... The materia we get here is the wall materia. If you don't have it already, this is a great opportunity to equip it, because wall is really useful. And we don't get Eris there, sadly. I'm just running away, except I realize that I'm running into a wall, not the barrier stupid thing. I hate the camera here sometimes. It's so hard to see. Excuse me. But yeah. These things can be really annoying, and I'm just trying to run away because I just don't want to fight them, and eventually I do get away. So make sure you have a lot of ethers. But anyway, the enemy coming up that we're going to be fighting, this guy, I believe, is the M-Barrier Machine. M-Barrier Machine, yeah. Whose thing is that magic doesn't work on him, so get Vital Slash out or just get behind him and start hitting him. That's really whatever you want to do. As you can see, Vital Slash does do about 8,000 damage. The unfortunate thing is, it's a slow attack, and these guys really like using their shooting attacks. So it's kind of hard to time it up so that you don't get yourself hurt. The best thing might just be to slash them with your regular sword. Also, as you can see, they have a bullet that can sap your MP, which is bad for healing. They can also, their smoke thing I think can curse you maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, this guy also has 78,700 health like the Barrier Machine. So the Barrier and M-Barrier Machines both have the same amount of health.
Thanks.
And now I'm invincible! You're a loony. Yeah, look at that damage. I love Vital Slash when it's usable. Aww. Oh, attack up goes up in it. 9,400. Okay, and the final one over there is gonna be maybe the harder one, I guess. This is the Crit Machine. It also has 78,700 health, and its special thing is all its attacks are critical. It can be hurt by both magic and physical attacks, so you might want to just stay at a distance anyway, because, you know, if it hits you, as you can see, it does a lot of damage. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt! Yep, and that's probably the only time you'll see me reference the DK rap here, but anyway, we get 2 fat chocobo feathers out of that. Not particularly useful, but the missions that we get out of this is what's really important here. Sometimes the missions have just the most useless prizes, but it's where it leads that counts. And where it's leading is going to be extremely important, which is why I decided to do these missions. I could have done this earlier when we were doing the testing missions, because I probably could have beaten this before I did the story stuff, but Anyway, we're in the Special Operations Arms Laboratory. Special Operations Weapons Group uses Shinra's most cutting-edge technologies to create the best possible machines without concern for mass production. We would like you to help us test these machines. Yeah, this, I guess, is, I don't know, a little bit easier, maybe? Yeah, I guess this is a little bit easier than we were before. This map has 3 chests in it, and they're all out of the way of the boss. Hooray! It's something that you're going to actually be seeing for, like, as a theme here. There's an X potion there. It's something you're going to be seeing as a theme here. Just a lot of walking around, because these maps, like, get a lot bigger, and they just spread out chests and stuff, and it becomes kind of pointless. Should be a carbon bagel there. There we go. And one more chest that actually has a useful item in it. Do 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 do. There we go. And elixir. Perfect. And now the boss is all the way at the top of the map. The boss here, you're going to want to have dash equipped for. You're really going to want to have dash equipped for. It is a Spitfire and 2 Belzecues. And the Belzecues, if you remember us fighting them in the past, ow, 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 ow. This is why you have Rays also. The Belzecues are very fast, and they are very good at just murdering you. So if you don't have dash, you're probably going to die. Because, yeah, they usually get to you before you can heal yourself or, you know, get to them anyway. And they have that Death Fangs attack, which can inflict instant death, but if you keep running around and wait for your openings, you will be able to kill them. Spitfire has 22,205 health, and the Belzecues have 9,180. And we got 4 Lunar Harps out of that. Once again, not a great mission, but yeah, always remember when you die to give your raise status back. I know it destroys the break stuff, but it's important. Special Op Weapons Run. They may look the same on the outside, but the internals have been extensively reworked. The subjects are already in the testing area, so if you'd kindly participate in our evaluation. Would you kindly participate in the evaluation? Oh, would you kindly? This mission has 2 chests. One is out of the way, and the other is not. This mission also sucks. So yeah, you turn around and you get the Silence Blade at the entrance here, and the other is, is on the way. The boss here is really, really, really annoying. Like I said in the past, the strategy that you want to have for the boss here is going to be dash and Hell Thundaga, because we're going to be fighting 2 of the Hell Slashers, which are like the crazy saw enemies, you know, the ones that have the drill attack, those guys. And they're fast, and they're usually not in sync, which means you're going to be running around a lot. I had to fight these guys like 5 times. They just kept murdering the heck out of me. At this point in the game, wall just doesn't do anything for you unless you're like really, really, really overpowered. You don't want to get hit. That's like the main thing. If you get hit, you're gonna die, and that's just reality of life. So yeah, just run around, try to shoot them, run around, try to shoot them, dodge their attacks, shoot them. You know, just keep rinse and repeat there. Stay away from them. Make sure that, and you get 2 hero drinks. They also have 41,245 health. Essentially, make sure that they get their attack first and attack them when they are trying to have their little recovery frames. No initiative for you. But thankfully, since we didn't die on that last attempt, we're going to go right into the next mission, which is the most important one of this entire video, the Tarantula Test. We have completed work on the Tarantula, the latest machine designed to support us in our plight against Genesis copies. It's time to test its performance by pitting it against you. Please head over to the testing area. Remember I said a while ago, after we fought the guard scorpion and the guard spider, I said, well, what other arachnids could they give us? Technically it's a spider, but still, the tarantula is an upgraded version. And it's in the lower left corner of the map. We started in the upper right corner. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to be going all along the side of the map until I reach the wall, and then all along the wall here. Thankfully, I'm able to avoid everybody, which is fantastic. But yeah, pay attention to what I equip here. Essentially, what you really need is, I would say, dash and health and Naga as usual. Maybe Vile Slash if you really like it. The Tarantula has 247,800 health. It has a lot of interesting attacks. It has that attack there that can stop you, the web attack. It has a super EM field, which we've fought in the past, which doesn't seem to be electric. Also, we get Genesis's Apocalypse here. I don't remember if we got it before, which is why I kept it sped up. But it can also shoot you from the front, and it has an anti-MP attack, MP field, which can be really bad if you're trying to zap it. So just remember, maybe you shouldn't have dash. Maybe you should have guard for this. That's right. Don't listen to me in the past. But yeah, you want to have Vital Slash or you want to have Health and Daga. It really doesn't matter. Just don't stay in front of it. And make sure to defend like that, because otherwise you're going to die. This battle is going to take a while. I sped this up quite a bit because it has level 42. It has 247,000 health, which is the most of any enemy I think that we faced so far. I don't think it has more. No, because the Master Tonberry had 99,000 health. But yeah, we killed it, and we get the energy materia. And if you think the game was broken before from the hell materia, oh, you have no idea. The energy materia fires a homing ball that keeps going. But we'll talk about that in a minute. First things first, truth in the Wasteland. It has been determined that the monsters in Midgar escape samples from Hojo's laboratories. We must keep this information confidential. Go to the target zone and eliminate all monsters. So yeah, this has 2 chests. One is a 4 slots. The other one is all the way past the boss. But yeah, this is the one we get from talking to the researcher in the exhibit room. So yeah, so while I'm doing this, so the energy, you'll see it in the boss fight, the energy fires a ball of energy that doesn't do as much as the hell materia, but what it does do is it keeps going, and it targets multiple enemies in a line, and it can also curve, and it can hit the same enemy multiple times if it is a large enemy, and most of the bosses are large enemies. It's also non-elemental, so you can just kill everything. Look at that. It just goes whoosh. You get an ice ring out of that. I realized that was a bit fast, but for large enemies, like let's say the tanks or the guard spiders, it can hit them 5 or 6 times, which does over 10,000 damage. It could do like 2,500 damage, or if you power up your magic, it could do 3,000 or 4,000 damage per hit. So yeah. Anyway, Modeoheim. This is a battle against monsters indigenous to the Modeo region. The cold weather is not conducive to a wide variety of monsters, but they should have enough bite to make your sparring worthwhile. We get this from the start of chapter 6. There are no bosses, there are no chests here, just a boss in the upper right corner, which it's essentially you see that? Essentially the exact opposite layout of the Tarantula mission. And I just run for it. I don't really care. I don't really care what's going on here, because I just use energy, and you can just see how this goes. Just look at that, just look at that. And imagine, like, fighting a boss, and, just doing 5 counts of 4,000 damage. This is 20,000. You can't match that. It also has a we got a venom shock at it, by the way. It also has a significantly lower MP cost than the Hell materia. It's, think about 36 maybe. So yeah, this is going to be the materia of choice from now on for everything, and it's wonderful. But yeah, now we're going to Genesis's forces. A group of Genesis copies that previously attacked the Shinra building have escaped into the slums, promising to have their revenge. Head for the slums to make sure that never happens. The foes in the slum. This also unlocks at the start of Chapter 6. And there is one chest here. It's essentially just a straight path. I don't know why the map does that when we're only at the very top. It doesn't like zoom in. I also get careless here. I walk into the middle. Oh no. The enemies here are really weak. I didn't even say what the stats are of the boss in last time just because they're so weak, but the boss here has like 8,000 health or something. Yay! Yeah, this guy is a G Smasher? G Battler, excuse me. Yay! Yay! As you can see, I hit him twice. Lightning omelets. So yeah. Alright. It's just fun. Okay, so next, major offensive. Take back the carrier. Genesis copy is captured for research or being shipped to Midgar by a carrier. The ship was overrun by the copies. You must get on the carrier, eradicate the Genesis copies, and take back the ship. I'm not going to speed this mission up as much as the others because we're actually going to be in a unique location. This location being one of the transport carriers that you see when you go in Final Fantasy VII, when you are going from Junon to Costa del Sol and you fight Genova, when you're disguised as soldiers or infantrymen or whatever. So yeah, this is one of those carriers, and it's a unique level. I don't know if it's repeated or not because I don't remember seeing it, but yeah, it actually has multiple levels and everything. There are 2 chests on the outside here. I also just like looking around. It's like a moving thing. You get a Zeonut and a high potion. And it's just really cool just going around outside here, and there's a door here to go inside. And let's see. It's pretty much the exact layout of the one from FF7. Like, they did a really good job recreating it. There's a chest here with a pearl necklace, and there are 2 more chests in the in this area. Let's see. I'm just trying to decide do I want to go down or but yeah, go in here. And there are Genesis copies in here, but it's not the boss, thankfully. I was like, oh no, I missed it. No, this is like a bar area. There should be a chest in the back here somewhere. Yeah. Just trying to see if there's like anything else to see here. But yeah, you get Assault Twister materia. And it's just cool. I like that they have like actually a unique thing, and it's a reference to Final Fantasy VII, you know? And yeah, I don't really care about these guys because I just energy them. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And yeah, we go down a bit further here. It just says danger. Danger. Just stay on the sides here. I think you have to get into these fights. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can go around them, but yeah. Make sure you are stocked up on ethers because spamming energy, because you can spam it really fast. Spamming energy does deplete your MP. And the final materia here is a jump materia, and the boss is in the cargo room here, which I like because it's, you know, where you fight Genova. What is this? Genova Birth, I think, right? I think this is where you fight Genova Birth. But anyway, we get 2 G-Bladers who have 9,780 health. So yeah, and we get an MP up double plus materia out of that. Not a particularly tough mission in the slightest, but it's just cool. I like it. It's a unique location, and that really speaks to me, you know? Let's see. And it also unlocks a bunch of other missions. It actually unlocks some missions in the 10 range. Like in the, by the Cactar Tonberry area. But it also unlocks missions in the, where we are now. Raid the enemy stronghold. We have uncovered location to which the Genesis copies are escaping via cargo ship. There's no doubt they have a stronghold there. Deploy immediately and attack the base. Alright, this mission has 3 chests. One is kind of off to the side, and the other 2 are in the boss room at the top of the map. So here we get an elixir. Yay! Once again, this is another really easy mission. The hard missions I took care of at the start of the video. The rest of the missions in this video are just going to be really just cake. There was an X potion in there, and on the other side of the room we have a Thundara. So yeah, here we're going to be fighting a general's tank. 26,860 health and all its little support machines, but with energy, yeah, it just targets all of them and destroys them. We got a fire blade out of that. Also, support machine has 1,470 health, not a lot. So yeah, energy just completely devastates those guys. It's amazing, really. On to the next one, enemy attack prevention. We have received word of Genesis troops in the underground caves plotting an attack on Shinra facilities, destroy the guard scorpion, and put an end to their plans. So yeah, we're going to be underground here, and as you can probably guess, the boss is going to be a guard scorpion. There is one chest here, and it's on the way. So yeah, energy pretty much took the place of health on Daga at this point. But yeah, you get a bronze omelet there, but there are going to be points where you want to have both in your inventory. But as you can see here, energy, 5 hits there, 49,180 health, and it takes 3 shots to kill it. And you get a Thundara blade. Is that not beautiful? If you want to slow down and see the damage that does, just wow. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. On to the next mission, though. Yeah, now we're going to go to Hojo's Laboratory. Experiment number 105. Is Genesis dead? Actually, that is of no concern to me. My interest lay only in his abilities. He showed remarkable growth for a failed experiment. Far more promising than you. Shut up! But anyway, here we're going to fight Genesis. I decided not to slow this down for one reason only, the boss music. Genesis has 14,800 health. With energy, it's going to be really easy to kill him. I decided to just let the music play out a little bit because when do you get to hear this? So I'm going to be quiet. Hopefully I won't get like copyrighted. But yeah, just make sure you don't die. I also got cursed, so I decided, I don't know if I noticed or in time or not, but oh, he's using dark energy. Oh man, it's just so pathetic. I decided to kill him. No, I don't notice that I have the curse status, okay. Yay! Whoa. Venom Shock, okay. So yeah, that's also from the start of Chapter 6, as is the final mission of this video. So I hope Dobby probably heals himself here. No, he doesn't, okay. Anyway, Hojo's lab, experiment 106. Too bad about Angeal. He could have lived longer if he only returned to Shinra. I would have preferred to get his body back to my lab, but at the very least I retrieved some data from which I created a simulation of his final state. Perhaps you might be able to tell just how faithful a reproduction it is. This guy's a creep, you know that? Hojo is a creep. I spend a lot of time on that. He's just a creep. But anyway, this mission doesn't start you off with a boss fight. You actually have to get to the boss. There are also 2 chests here that are way out of the way. Also, I don't know if these are avoidable enemy fights, but the A Griffins have 9,850 health, so they're really not bad, especially when you energy them into oblivion. Also, I seem to have cured my curse status, so that's good. Oh yeah, chain slash. Yeah! Oh god, I love that so much. Dobby. Also, we have a Hounds that have 1,575 health, so yeah. Once again, really weak enemies. You know, this unlocks at the end of Chapter 6, along with, you know, it's a story thing, so it's not going to be a tough mission. The tough missions are the ones that you have to unlock, not that the game unlocks by you playing it, you know. But yeah, there is a chest all the way at the bottom down here. Should be. Where is it? There we go. Adamantite. And another chest all the way in the opposite direction at the top of the map. Whee! Like I said, a lot of these missions are just going to be walking and walking and walking and walking for a single solitary chest with an elixir. Elixirs are important though, so you know, I'm not upset about that. Gotta fight these stupid things again. The annoying thing is sometimes they go into the sky, and that makes them very hard to hit with energy, which starts off ground-based, so you have to be far away for it to arc up. But anyway, the boss here is going to be Angeal Penance. Surprise, surprise. I like the boss music here too, so no speed up. Angeal Penance, 27,800 health, and kill it the exact same way. You know, it's weak. I just like the music.
You can do it, Zach.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
I literally just sit there. It's great. He can't kill me. This is a very weak boss compared to the rest of us. Also, as you can see, energy hits him like 4 times, 5 times. God, that must be really, really painful. Oh, hey, Cloud, there you are. Are you alright? Is he an acquaintance of yours, sir? He's a friend and a fellow country boy. Do you think he's up for some food? Food? We're definitely up for some. Woohoo! Wait a minute. What to do? He's only inviting Cloud. Alright then. I'll treat you guys as well, but you have to look out for Cloud. You hear me? Sir, yes, sir. Thanks, Zach. Maybe I'll go with you too. Yeah, Cloud is kind of a wuss. But yeah, another reason why I didn't slow down is because of that. But he died. And we get from that Drainer Materia. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and in the next mission video, we're going to abuse energy even more. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.